What's up, dudes? Andy here. So today I'm reading a story for you guys from the great Jordan Shingler. That's him right. That's his name right there. So this time around, this is called Thomas Visits the Steelworks. I'm reading off the comment section. Thomas visits the Steelworks. One beautiful morning on the island of Sodor, Thomas the Tank Engine was at Vickerstown Station with his friends. Sir Topham was given Thomas a very special job. Sir Topham said, "Thomas, I would like you to go to the steelworks on the mainland and collect steel for the Earl's new railway museum." Thomas was very excited. "Thank you, sir," said Thomas. That means I can see my friends, Frankie, Hurricane, Theo, Lexi, and Merlin again. This could be, have y'all seen, well, for those of you who are Thomas fans, have you guys seen Journey Beyond Sodor yet? I haven't seen it yet. I know Thomas 1 and 2 Henry 3 has seen it before. Actually, he done a review on the movie. Lincoln asked Sir Topham, "Can we go with Thomas to the steelworks, please, Sir Topham? I'd like to meet the engines who work there." McGee also asked, "Yeah, can we, Sir Topham? Please, everybody else." Sir Topham smiled. "Of course you can go with Thomas." "Yippee," said everybody. Thomas went to collect a coach and 2 flatbeds for the fire trucks from the yard and then came back. Thomas whistled, "Beep, beep. Alright, everybody, all aboard." Everyone climbed aboard the coach. Red and Krabby drove onto their flatbed, and Petrol drove onto his own flatbed behind. "We're all ready to go, Thomas," said Petrol. Thomas responded with a whistle, and they were off, crossing the bridge to the mainland. Leo said, "Steelworks, here we come." Many hours later, they finally arrived at the steelworks. Everyone was amazed. June said, "Wow, the steelworks is really big. The biggest steelworks we've ever seen." Annie agreed with June. "Looks a bit spooky," said Annie. "Ah, it is," said Petrol. Suddenly, everybody heard a loud steam whistle and a diesel horn. "What was that?" said Lincoln, jumping. Thomas looked at the entrance of the steelworks. It was Frankie and Hurricane. Thomas whistled. "Frankie, Hurricane, hey, good to see you again." Frankie and Hurricane both smiled with joy. "Hey, Thomas," they both said. "Good to see you again, Thomas," said Frankie. "Who are your friends, Thomas?" asked Hurricane. Thomas introduced his friends. "This is the Loud family. Mr. Reader Loud, Mr. Lynn Sr. Loud, Lincoln, his 10 sisters, Lily, Lynn, Luann, Luna, Lisa, Lucy, Lana, Lola, Lenny, and Lori. Oh, and this is Lincoln's best friend, Clyde McBride." Thomas also introduced to these 4 young kids, the little Einsteins, are Leo, June, Quincy, and Annie. This is McGee, Gretchen, Square, and these 3 fire trucks are Red, Krabby, and Petrol. "Hey," said everybody. "Nice to meet you all," said Frankie. "Any friend of Thomas's is a friend of ours," said Hurricane. Thomas told Frankie and Hurricane, "We came to collect these steel for the Earl's new railway museum." "Of course," said Frankie. "It's right over in that siding." Thomas asked, "Where are Merlin, Theo, and Lexi?" he asked. Hurricane told Thomas, "They are delivering steel." Laura said, "Can you show us around inside your steelworks? Oh, by the way, those are fireworks outside. For those of you, for those who don't know. Can you show us around inside your steelworks, please? It looks awesome." Frankie said, "Thanks, and of course, but be careful. There's a lot of slag and they're very hot. Slag cars are used for steel and stuff like that." Hurricane said, "This is the hottest place in town." "I feel a sun coming on," said Luna. And soon everybody was singing and having fun. Rita said, "Well, I haven't had this much fun since I was younger." "That was awesome," said Luna. Hurricane smiled. I'm glad y'all had fun. I really like your rock and roll guitar, Luna." "Thanks, Hurricane," said Luna. "Phew," said Krabby. "It's getting hot in here. Let's go outside and cool down." "Good idea, Krabby," said Red. Everybody else agreed, and all went outside to cool off. And he said, "Ah, that's better," said Andy. McGee said, yeah, I don't like to work in there. It's too hot. Me neither. I don't like to work in a steelworks factory. It'll be too hot. Gretchen said, I agree with you, McGee. She said, just then they heard a couple whistles and a bell. 3 steam engines entered the yard. Thomas clearly recognized them. It's Merlin, Theo, and Lexi, he said. Thomas, good to see you again, said Merlin. Hey, Thomas, said Theo. Well, hello there, said Lexi. Thomas said, good to see you three again. Who are your friends, Thomas? Asked Theo. Thomas introduced them to the Lot family and the 3 fire trucks, the little Einsteins, and McGee, Gretchen, and Squirt. Lisa asked the questions to the 3 engines. What kind of steam engines are you all? She asked. Theo told Lisa, well, we're experimental engines, Lisa, he said. I'm an experimental Cap-4 steam engine, chimed in Lexi. Merlin said, I'm an experimental prototype King Arthur class stealth engine. Theo said, I'm an experimental railroad traction engine. Everybody, even Lisa, was amazed. Lenny said, I really like your 3 funnels, Merlin, said Lenny. Merlin said, why thanks, Lenny. That was very kind of you. Want to see a trick? Asked Merlin. Yeah, said Lenny. And visibility on, said Merlin. Merlin released a lot of steam. Laura coughed. Like, dude, he had to release so much steam. I'm invisible, said Merlin. Thomas whispers, don't tell him. He's not invisible. Everybody quietly agreed. Here I am, my friends. That's an awesome trick, Merlin, said Lincoln. Thanks, Lincoln, said Merlin. You're awesome, Merlin, said Lenny. Merlin went red in the face and Thomas shouted to his friends, come on, guys. It's time to go back to Sordor. I didn't know I had to pause like that. I don't even know. Sorry, guys. It's just copyright reasons. The 3 fire trucks quickly got back onto their flatbeds, and everybody else got back into the coach. Then Thomas jumped in his coach and the flatbeds, and the flatbeds full of steel. The 5 steelworks engines came to say goodbye. Frankie said, goodbye, Thomas. Goodbye, everybody, said Frankie. Have a safe journey back to Sordor, said Hurricane. Come back soon, my new friend, said Merlin. Goodbye, said Theo and Lexi. Thomas whistled goodbye, and the 5 steelworks engines whistled and honked back in reply. Goodbye, said everybody. Even Len was very sad to leave her new friends, including Merlin. Len said, goodbye, Merlin, I'll miss you, Lenny called. Merlin said, goodbye, Lenny, I'll miss you too. He gave one last whistle goodbye to Lenny and Thomas heaved with the heavy train out of the steelworks for the long journey back to Sordor. Thomas told his friends the whole story of his adventure on the mainland, from meeting the experimental engines, getting trapped at the steelworks by Frankie and Hurricane, then escaping, and so much more. Everybody was amazed. Laura said, well, that was naughty of Frankie and Hurricane to trap you at the steelworks like that, she said. Thomas told Lenny, they were, but they didn't mean no harm. They were overworked, so Merlin, Lexi, and Theo now stay at the steelworks, and everybody helps them every day. Soon Thomas and his friends are now back on Sordor and will slowly getting dark. Thomas thought to himself, it's good to be back home on Sordor, he said. They were at Rickerstown Station, feeling very tired, but happy. Sir Topham was waiting, and he was very pleased. Sir Topham said, Thomas, you're right on time. And you're a really useful engine too, he said. Thomas beamed. Thank you, sir, he said. Everybody hopped out of the coach and went to see Sir Topham. Sir Topham asked everybody, did John enjoy the trip? Lindsay said, oh, Sir Topham, it was wonderful. My wife and the kids enjoyed it. And Red told Sir Topham, Petro, Crabby, and myself enjoyed it too. It was amazing meeting Thomas's friends at the steelworks. Everybody else agreed. Sir Topham had a beam from ear to ear. Then Rita looked at the clock. My God, it's 7 o'clock. We must be getting back to our hotel in Knapford. Era heard a deep whistle. Boop, 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 boop. It was Gordon, the Big Blue Express engine. All aboard, my friends. I'll take you back to Knapford. I'm going there too. Thanks, Gordon, said Rita. That was very kind of you. Everyone except the fire trucks climbed aboard Gordon's Express. The conductor blew its whistle and waved his green flag. Gordon gave a long tune on his whistle and steamed slowly out of Vickerstown, picking up speed. Red, Petro, and Krabby left the station for a nearby garage to spend the night. Thomas whistled good night to his friends and steamed into a shed in the Vickerstown yards and spent the night there. He fell happily to sleep. He was once again a very happy and useful engine indeed. The end. So guys, that was Thomas Visits The Steelworks, written by the amazing Jordan Shingler. That was Hey Jordan, if you're watching this, you got some amazing stories, my dude. Hey, you'll keep writing them. I'll keep reading them for you guys to enjoy. Thanks for watching. Hit that sub button for more vlogs / fanfics. Like and comment down below. Hashtag I'm a creator. And in a minute, I'll be reading another Thomas fanfic. Peace out, my dudes, and keep on chugging. Later, dudes. Peace out.